Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for May the 1st through to the 15th. It is a general reading, so just take what feels right and leave the rest. You're the master of your own energy. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link will be in the description box below, and I will talk a little bit more about that later. And be sure to check out your sun, moon and rising signs to get an overall picture of what's going on for you. The flavour will be very different. So let's see what's coming in for you, Sag. And if you'd like to support the channel and you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, share and leave a comment. Always love to hear your comments because that's a way to let YouTube know that you appreciate this content and a way to support the channel. So let's get started, Saggy. Why are the cards not coming out, Sagittarius? Okay, they're saying split. I'm going to split the cards for you. Okay, what's coming in for Sagittarius? Ooh, Sun, Leo, Aries. Nice fire energy coming in for you. Wand for Jupiter, Aries. Goodness, more fire energy from your sister signs. And Cup, Prince, Pisces, Chariot. In comes the water and fire. Fire and ice, maybe. But no, let's see. So, building a really, really strong foundation. There's a breakthrough in a relationship or something that, an opportunity around following your heart, or an opportunity that you might really love here coming in. So there's a very strong foundation here with that Four of Wands, Jupiter, Aries coming in, but there's expansion coming in of self. Oh my goodness, the Tower card has come in. There's an expansion of self, an expansion of creativity, an expansion, happiness with the Sun, and lots of opportunities. So getting some very strong directions, overcoming something that has been an emotional challenge for you as well could be coming in, but a lot of really creative energy. The Tower energy is fully like breaking something apart. Wow, crossed by the Death card. This is huge, Sagittarius. And then the Two of Wands starting something new. Wow. The Four of Pentacles at the base. Eight of Swords in the recent past. Just move everything over. The Ace of Swords in the near future. Fantastic. Here comes the clarity. The Page of Wands. This is you. Fire energy. The High Priestess. The Page of Pentacles. And lucky last, the Queen of Pentacles. Nice. She is bringing you some good stuff here, Sagittarius, that Queen of Pentacles. And at the base, oh my goodness, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, you are moving towards something really solid here. Some really fantastic opportunities. So the Four of Wands can be happy home, happy heart as well with that Jupiter, Aries coming in. And Jupiter always expands everything it touches. So it is a sense with Leo and Aries next to it. The Sun card brings breakthrough. It brings happiness. And if Jupiter's right next to it, it is a sense that there is an expansion, this wonderful expansion of the opportunities that are coming your way, as well as an expansion of what you think what is possible and what you think you are capable of as well. So there's this expansion of self-confidence coming in. And there's this wonderful foundation of what it is that you really, truly want here. We also have the Cup, Prince, Pisces, Chariot. Again, I feel like there's something perhaps creative that is nearing completion, or something that on an emotional level that's been a challenge that you're able to overcome now, and something is going to be developed and blossom and bloom on an emotional level in your life, bringing this happiness. The Cup Prince can also be a surprise offer that's coming. And a surprise offer of love, however that appears in your life, or a surprise offer that opens up an opportunity of stepping into something you love. So it can be someone telling you they love you, or it could be an apology even from someone, but it can also be a path opens, overcoming something you might have been struggling with. So fantastic energy. And there's going to be some big changes coming through here with the Tower card crossed by the Death card. I mean, they're the two cards of very intense change, some very fast and quick changes. The Tower energy is just coming in a lot faster than that Death energy. It's being crossed by the Death energy. So it's like, it can feel like there's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of stuff opening up. Some defenses are coming down. Sometimes the Tower card can be when you're falling in love, because the defenses that you have up are opening and you're opening up to something new. But it's also when the foundations, it's interesting we're talking about foundations, because the Four of Wands is all about foundations. At the base, we have the Four of Pentacles. It is about foundations, building some really, really good, sturdy foundations around your money, your wealth, your worth, and what it is that you truly want, who you are. Again, a solid sense of yourself and that you can rely on yourself. And anything that does not fit, this is a real Uranus energy coming in, just going bang. Anything that doesn't fit with this Tower energy, I'm sure a lot of you know what the Tower is and familiar. It can be very sudden, disruptive changes because the foundations have not been built properly. The foundations are not good. That does not serve you any purpose in your life anymore. So if anything suddenly exits, or anyone suddenly exits your life, it's because that was not meant for you. That was not right for you. It was not helping your growth. It was not helping you step further into being who you are and who you are meant to be, stepping into your sovereignty. So this Tower energy is crossed by the Death card, which is change. It's kind of interesting because this is Death card can be transformation as well. And it's actually interesting because it might be that there's a lot of change. It might feel like things are shifting and moving, and it can be seismic activity as well. It can feel seismic, big. It can feel big and sudden, but it's just like it might be hard to see how this is transforming your life. It's hard to see the transformation at this moment in time, but you will see that. You will see it because the clarity is coming. So this is really, I feel like something just gets cracked open and suddenly an opportunity to walk through, straight through. So like straight through the ruins, a path opens straight through to start something new. And interestingly, crowning you is this Two of Wands, which, interestingly, the standing on, there's all these symbolism of houses coming in. So houses for me represent the self, but it might actually be physical to do with a house or something that you've built strong foundations. We can see we're standing up here on this very higher perspective, this strong foundation that you've built that works really well with the Four of Wands. And what it is, it means you can start something new finally. The block parts, something crumbles and changes, this big change, and you just walk straight through the middle towards this opportunity and pick up this wand here. This is you, the Page of Wands. Look at you holding it, looking at it. So it's like starting something new, leaving something behind, or making a decision to do that. And this is in your conscious mind. So this is actually might be a breakthrough in realization. And this Tower energy could just be something, an inspiration that strikes inside your mind, and it's just like, bam, I want to be doing this. There is a sense, this is in your conscious mind. Like I said, there is the understanding that it's time to step into something new, to start now. It's time to start and really start working on this and take up a new opportunity that's in front of you. So the Two of Wands is all about, is holding the world in his hands. So it really is a sense that the world is your oyster, really. This opportunity could go global. It could be worldwide. It could have far-reaching consequences. So it's time to start, to take that very first step or make the decision to start. Now, at the base, you might be asking the age-old question, yep, but where's the money? Where is the money to do this, to step into this opportunity? And interestingly, I just want to point out that on this side, we have the Sun card, which is the card of enlightenment. It's the card of receiving a lot of clarity. And we also have here the Ace of Swords, the two cards of clarity coming in. So you're going to be very, very clear about where it is you're going and what you're doing and how it's happening. So the big question is, where's the money with the Four of Pentacles? And I do feel like with this card, this is the deep down energy, that there is a sense that there might need to be a little bit of flexibility with money. They might need to take money out of somewhere or invest somewhere and spend money to make money, that kind of adage. It can be that there's a very strong foundation of self-worth here. There might be a strong foundation of money for some of you that you can build upon, but it is a sense that the money can't remain as it is. This is not financial advice. I will say this is just the intuitive messages that I'm getting, but it's just saying it cannot stay in a stagnant, it cannot stay stagnating where it is. It needs to move, and money needs to be spent and invested. So it's looking with the Four of Pentacles, it can be looking at how much you are holding on too closely to money, because it may seem like there isn't the money for this opportunity. It is there, because we have the Queen of Pentacles coming in as well. But it's like you've got the money, you might need to be really careful with it and clever with your money. Money could be tied around it, but the money is there. So it is that you need to stick to a budget. It's kind of got that energy to it that the universe is saying, yes, the money is there. Absolutely. You'll be able to see that. But it's not like you're being given more money than what you need. You've been given a certain amount, and you're building from that. So it's being clever with your money is really what's coming in. And so in the recent past, but they are saying it's there and it is going to grow, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles here as well. So in the recent past, we have the Eight of Swords, and this is where you might have been feeling really, really stuck. Something might have felt really murky, yucky, just not fulfilling. It's just seeing limitations rather than seeing that you can overcome something, seeing that something won't be able to be developed as much as you want to. This was, you were selling something on the internet, say selling something that you had personally made for whatever reason online. And it was kind of doing okay, but it kind of, just put it out there and didn't do much else with it. And, you saw some results, but at the same time, you weren't seeing it being where you think it should be. And this is kind of, there was a limited view of what you thought the potential of that was. And now what it's coming in now and saying, well, actually, no, this can be bigger. So it's something that's already existing. That's, I feel like, being built upon, that is actually being built upon and taking those next steps to make it even bigger and better than what it is. So, and I'm pretty sure that was your reading last time. It's bigger and better than what you think. And that's kind of where, there's been quite a sense of understanding that there's been a limitation placed on something in terms of its development, or in terms of how successful you think something or a relationship or a situation could have been. So that is all being torn apart as well, pulling the blinders off quite literally and just going, let's step into something new and let's make something of this. So for some of you, this can actually be walking away and leaving this behind. There's something very unfulfilling that just wasn't going anywhere. Absolutely, like, that's not going to work. I'm going to leave that behind. But what I'm getting really clearly is that there's a very clear message to not throw the baby out with the bathwater, that there is actually something that you need to bring with you that you might have forsaken or forgotten or decided wasn't worth it. And it's kind of pointing back to something that has been undeveloped that they want to bring forward and develop now into this new energy that's coming through. So you might be revisiting something or a relationship or an aspect or a dream or an idea and going, well, maybe I can take a second look at this and see how this is going to work, see how this is going to happen, because in the near future, you have the Ace of Swords. So you see the blindfold, like I said, is ripped off, and you are just, inspiration strikes, and in comes the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, which is seeing the truth of the situation and reclaiming something. There's a defiance to this, actually, is what I'm getting. There's a defiance that's saying, no, this is mine. I claim this. This is a part of me. This can be fantastic. It's like stepping back into your power and claiming something really powerfully and understanding your truth, and it's your own personal truth. You know, this is something that is a part of you, and yes, it is really worthwhile, and yes, it can be bigger and better than what you think. So this Ace of Swords just really clears out your brain, your mind, so it's in this really positive space, really positive headspace, so that you're feeling so much clearer, much more positive, and fully understand that this is something that you really have to do, and for the reasons that you have to do. And interestingly, I just want to point out see the Tower card, it's the square. The rectangle or square building has a round crown, and it no longer fits. Something no longer fits, and it's just like, boom, out you go. And then in comes the crown. In comes the realization of what truly does fit, what is truly right for you in your life. And so it is really positive coming in. And yeah, I do feel like it's kind of a weird energy of letting something go that hasn't been fulfilling, but also bringing something with you that is worthwhile. So it's interesting, but you will see that very clearly, that you kind of might be very enlightened about that. And there's one opportunity in particular that you are being pushed towards or encouraged or drawn towards. And the universe, that Sun card, is going, look at this, look at this, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. This is what you need to be doing next. This is what we need to be developing. So it's going to be really, really clear as day. So this is you, the Page of Wands. So we're talking about like taking up that opportunity. It's very much, this can be a time of getting a lot of inspiration, ideas, a lot of creativity. It can be brainstorming. It can feel excited about the future, about a new direction that you might be going in, or something that you're developing here. And it can be like, yet again, the world is my oyster. This could be fantastic. So there's this excited energy, but with the Page of Wands, it's like you may not have actually started it yet, or you're at the very, because the Two of Wands is, yes, actually picking up and start. It's kind of like, oh, I need to pick up and write that novel. I need to pick up my pen and write that blog, whatever it might be. I need to actually do that. And then the universe will go very clearly, yes, you do need to do that. So you're very, very strongly being guided here. And so no matter what stage, it would be very much like the initial stages of picking something up and looking at it and going, well, maybe I should look at that again. So whether you've taken that first step or not, this Page of Wands is just looking at something and not necessarily taking action at this point. And that's really what's in your mind, how to take action and how to make this into a concrete reality. So it is, and the Tower card, like I said, makes space for that to happen. So the energy surrounding you is the High Priestess, and this is a highly intuitive energy about which direction to go in. It's really with that Pisces energy as well. It's really tuning into your intuition and really trusting that. And again, you're getting such strong intuitive messages from soul and spirit with the High Priestess. Now, she can also be Lady Luck, or synchronicities can come in with her. It's a sense that things just kind of You know, when they say you're getting messages from angels and suddenly you might just see green everywhere because it's Raphael, or you might just see the word Raphael everywhere. Little messages are coming in, and it's just one of those things. You might just start seeing something everywhere because the universe is like saying, this is what you're doing. So, or you might just accidentally run into someone out of the blue. A friend contacts you on social media and says, let's meet for dinner, and you haven't seen them for a couple of years. And there's something in that there's a message. So just watch for all those synchronistic little messages and meetings that you have, because that's going to come in really, really strong. And yeah, chance meetings are not chance meetings when this high priestess is around working her magic. So there's a little bit of magic dust being sprinkled over all of this. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So again, you know, you've got 3 pages because the Cup Prince is a page as well. And it's really just, it's a sense that something more needs to happen with something. It's at this very initial phase. And the Page of Pentacles is obviously, it's an earth energy with the pentacle. And it's kind of like saying, well, I've got the ideas, I've got the desire. Now, how am I going to make it happen? How am I actually going to find the money to do this thing? And that's what this, you know, we are in Taurus season, and that's what this Taurian energy is doing. It's helping you understand where you're getting the money from and where to source that money. And that's why it's great that we have this Queen of Pentacles coming in and that's just the hope and fear of the Page of Pentacles. It's like, just worry, a little bit of worry about money. But the Queen of Pentacles is like, don't worry about money. Even if you have just enough to get by, you might have a lot, you might have just enough, but whatever it is, the Queen of Pentacles will make it work for you. Beautiful Capricorn energy. It might be that she encourages you to save a little bit for a while. It might be that she encourages you to invest and spend somewhere else. Whatever it is, she's going to do it very methodically. She's going to do it very carefully. She's a very good money manager. And she's going to care for it so that it's something that grows and is safe. So your money is safe in these hands with the Queen of Pentacles. And so you can rely on this energy that the money's going to be there when the Queen of Pentacles comes in. It's not going to go out super fast, or it's not going to disappear. She's going to make sure that money, this energy, always makes sure that you're going to have what you need. And if you listen to this energy of the Queen of Pentacles, very pragmatic, but also connects you very deeply to your body. So your body might be giving you messages even about money, strangely enough. So it can be, if you listen to this message that's coming through, then there's a possibility for growth and to make more a lot out of nothing. That's kind of what they're showing me. You can make something out of nothing. And you might not have hardly anything to start off with, but she will make sure it grows steadily and steadily and steadily and steadily and steadily, and that money will grow and expand. So it's like, don't be put off by a perceived lack of money, if that's the case, or if you do have money or good, because the Four of Pentacles can also be a very strong, solid foundation of money as well. It can be both of those things. So either way, whatever your relationship to money or how much money you have for this, it is actually saying that it's going to expand and grow and not to worry about it. There's going to be enough, and if you're careful with it and do it step by step and invest carefully and wisely, and the Queen of Pentacles could be some good advice, financial advice that somebody could give you as well. Sensible advice. It's very sensible. But, you know, it's not saying you can't have the fun, the adventure. That's all there. But it's like you need the money to fund the travels and the adventure, the next big thing. So, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is excellent for money, and also really good for your health as well, in terms of just looking after yourself. And it can come down to some very basic self-care of eating well, exercising well, drinking enough water, all of those sort of things that are coming in with the Queen of Pentacles. She's like very caring energy, very dependable energy. And this could actually, if it's not feeling like it's you, it could be someone coming in that is offering you a lot of support and financial support at this time, because this opportunity wants to get off the ground. So there is, a lot of clarity, because where it's heading, the potential of it is this Ten of Pentacles. It can reach the heights. It can reach its peak. It could even be something that could be considered a legacy that you could be leaving behind. But it is a sense that it could bring a lot of financial stability and long-term wealth. It has that ability to do that. And that with the Capricorn energy, it happens slowly. It's slow growth. It's steady progress. It's step by step. And so, but it does have this promise of really, again, we're looking at the house analogy. And in this Ten of Pentacles, the house has been built. The house has everything that it needs. The house has got, built something that will work, could last for generations. And it can also be around, for some of you, this is saving for a house. But the Ten of Pentacles is, there's a place for family or people that you consider to be your tribe. And it just is a happy place. It's like if you imagine a house, a lovely house full of family, love, laughter, no one's worrying about anything, and everything flows and it feels grounded, it feels healthy, it feels like a really safe, solid space. That is where this is the opportunity has to head towards. And whether this is a notion of that within yourself, but because it's the Taurus energy, it does feel like and the Capricorns come in as well, it does feel like it's bringing a lot of those material resources into reality as well for you, Sagittarius. So, it's just a really, really solid foundation. The Four of Wands is about a house, building a solid foundation. And the Ten of Pentacles is kind of like the end point. You've made it. You've completed it. You've achieved what it is that you needed to achieve. You kind of set the goal there and you've reached that goal. So there's this high level of achievement that's possible here with this. And it's very much encouraging you and giving you strong directions on a very practical level, both mentally, in a clear mind, but also in terms of how you're investing your time and energy in health and money in particular, as how to get this off the ground and to make this a success. That's really what it's bringing in, is bringing in success into your life and making an opportunity that's right in front of you successful. So let's see. It says, I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. And that is actually, that would actually pretty much, it feels like that describes what it feels like to be inside this house of the Ten of Pentacles, in this world of what this would be. And that actually, it's beautiful energy. And it is deeply fulfilling. So let's see. This one says, I see my parents as tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free, and I set myself free. So that's really interesting as well. That is really interesting because the Queen of Pentacles, there's a lot to do with family and legacy here, and really building something that is your ideal of what that looks like. Everyone's ideal is going to be different. And in order to build that, we really need to kind of be at peace with what's happened in a childhood. There's an opportunity to heal some of that and understand that same thing. That sometimes, this card can really have a huge impact on some people. And that's the Sun card, brings a lot of clarity and enlightenment, shines the light on things, and can bring with it, with the Pisces energy as well, some deep forgiveness where there hasn't been some. So if we put it in this line, which is around some blockages around relationship building and expansion, it really can be highlighting some, like I said, some capacity, the need for forgiveness and healing. So, yeah, it's actually really lovely. It's a very beautiful energy. And the Queen of Pentacles is also like, it's like the Earth Mother. It is like a mothering energy, but it's like the caring, mothering energy that if you fell over, they'd be there with a Band-Aid and patch you up and give you a hug and off you go. Everything's going to be okay. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles is. It is that lovely Earth Mother energy. However you've experienced that in your life, or whether you ever have, it's coming in really strongly. So again, to part of the caring that comes in with the Queen of Pentacles is unconditional love that comes with that. So there's a timelessness, being Earth Mother, timelessness that comes in around that. So yeah, beautiful. So it is interacting with that Earth energy that is not always like home base for you guys, but if you can really listen to what these messages are that are coming through from the Earth signs around this, especially the Capricorn energy that's coming in really strongly for you, it has the potential to really give you a strong base to be able to platform off and do what you want to do in life. And then we have, as the animal spirit energy, we have the cheetah. And this is a fire energy. You can see the upward pointing triangle. And obviously, beautiful. This actually, for me, is like Sagittarius energy. It's Sagittarian meets Aries energy, and it's fast. It's fast. It's reaching goals faster than you even think. So, with the Tower card coming in, that's very fast change. The cheetah's very fast reaching goals, and things are moving quickly is really what it's saying. Things happen fast and quickly, but for a reason. So being able to go with the flow, speed and timing is very, very important. But the cheetah also, has a direction, has a goal, and boom, goes for it. So yeah, fantastic. Let's pull a charm for you, Saggy. The guitar. I want to say golden guitar, but guitar anyway. So, this is about music. Music is frequency. Everything really comes down to frequency, what you're putting out, your creative voice. And when this is an electric guitar. So right now, what you're putting out and your creativity and what you can put out to the world can get this double dose of electricity, of electrified, being even louder. I mean, we can see the electricity here with the Tower card coming in. It's like boom, boom, boom. And with Uranus coming in, it is like the energy of the lightning bolt of electricity. And so it really is amplifying something very creative in your life, or a creative expression, or this can actually be, for some of you, if music has in significance and importance, it might be songs that are coming on that are speaking to you, coming on whatever you're listening to. And this is just a sense that your voice, your throat chakra, your expression, what you're putting out there is just like zzz, it's just amplified and become electric. So what do you want to put out there? What do you want? Because lots of people are going to be listening. Lots of people are going to be hearing this. So again, it's a sense of, if you're picking up and writing that novel for the first time, this is something that could be, again, amplified. It's bigger and better. It has the potential to be bigger than what you think. It's louder than what we think. So it's loud. It's a loud voice that's coming through here. And this could actually be a very loud voice coming through to you, not only your voice of expression, but a very loud and clear voice coming through from spirit, loud and clear, coming through, straight through your crown, bang, into you. And it just totally like shakes things up. And it's this moment of like complete boom, inspiration or change. It's a change agent as well. So yeah, it's quite extraordinary energy that's coming through. It's happening quite fast. So yeah, exciting. I do think it's an exciting time. Absolutely. There is that, the Capricorn energy is very slow and methodical, but everything else is kind of fast. So Yeah, I think there's just been a huge encouragement to really go down that path of following your heart, of really going for it in terms of an opportunity, and you're getting very strong encouragement that this, again, it's the message of something can be bigger and louder and better than what you thought. It's amplified. So make the most of this energy, because it's not always like that. So it's kind of like everything you touch with Jupiter, it expands and grows and makes it bigger and better. The same with the electric guitar, it makes the sound bigger and louder. So it's like, where are you putting your energy? What are you manifesting? What are you thinking? If you want to step into this opportunity, then it has the opportunity to expand and grow and be bigger and better. So it's exciting. It is very exciting energy coming through for you, Sagittarius. So that's it. That's it. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to pull some more cards for this part of the reading, get some clarifiers, find out what else you need to know. We'll pull some cards for the near future and the future beyond, find out what else is coming in, and then we'll pull some cards specifically for career, money, love and relationships, and just focus in on that. So I would love it if you come over to the extended reading. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. But if this is where we're leaving each other. Thank you so much for joining me, Sagittarius. And if you enjoyed this content, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment or share, because that does help support the channel, and the channel is growing, and really appreciate all your help and support. And please take care, Saggy. Look after yourself, and I'll see you next time.